If you're over 50 and have no retirement, no retirement savings, no 401k, no pension, making money online might be your last shot to build a nest egg. And I don't say that to scare you, but I say it because I think it for myself. And you've probably already had those thoughts too, right? If you're in your 50s and you've spent your whole life taking care of your family, raising your kids, taking care of your spouse, and making sure that they had a good house to live in and they had food on the table and the utilities were paid and all that, and just never got ahead because you were always trying to get by. Making money online might be the thing that saves you, that pays for your retirement, so you're not struggling in your golden years. And again, I think that for myself. I think that about making money online, and if I'm in affiliate marketing, but whatever. If you're affiliate marketing or you're making your own product or whatever you're doing, it might be our last shot. And a lot of people make a lot of money online, so it's not inconceivable. I mean, there are people making Instagram content and YouTube content that are making tens of thousands of dollars a month. So imagine for a moment if you started an Instagram account and you had a product to offer, and you could learn just how to make good Instagram content, drive people to an offer, to a good offer, not to a scammy offer, but to a good offer, and make money off that. So all you have to do is just learn how to make content, and just make some reels every day, right? Drop 2 or 3 Instagram reels a day, made the right way, and making money off of it. Or the same thing with YouTube, making good YouTube content and just dropping a video, 2 or 3 YouTube videos a week. And I'm not talking about like weird videos where you're dancing or you're trying to be funny or you're doing anything like that, but just content where you're trying to help somebody or you're trying to help them solve an issue or a problem that they're having. And it's really easy content to make because you can do it from the heart. You don't feel scuzzy about it, right? And you're just finding a niche or finding something that you can help, that that you know something about or you have some passion about, or it's something that you just learned yourself and you want to pass it on to other people, right? So the reason I'm making this video, for a couple of reasons, is one, I want to get your feedback on that idea. If you're watching this and you're over 50 and you don't have a retirement and you don't know how things are going to pan out, drop a comment and let me know, because this is like I'm doing a poll here, right? I want to get some feedback so I know where I'm going with this thing. The second reason why I'm bringing up this topic is because I have a school community, and right now it's a free community, but at one point in the future I'm going to change it to a paid community so I can earn some money off of it. But the community is for people that want to make money online, and I think I'm going to lean into the over 50 crowd, because we're a different crowd, because we don't care about, like the young kids. We don't care about having a high performance sports car or, a Lamborghini or something like that. And we don't care about flying on Lear jets. We care about safety and security and comfort and, living a nice life, being able to go on vacation, being able to retire where you want to retire, and not having to worry about, stuff, right? And I think there's a lot of people in that position where they just don't have it. They're just, they don't want to keep working. They don't want to, work at the grocery store and, be a cashier. They don't want to, mix paint at Home Depot or whatever. They just want to enjoy their golden years. They want to, they've worked, like I said in the beginning, you've worked hard your whole life, and you just don't want to, do it until your last day, right? We want to be able to go fishing or spend time with the grandkids, or take a trip without having to worry about, like, oh, crap, dinner was, $120 because I took, the grandkids out to eat. So I want to see, so I'm going to take my school group in that angle or that direction, I think, and just focus on people like us, right? We, the 60s kids and the 70s kids and, some of the 80s kids, where our parents had pensions and, retirements, and we don't. We didn't have those things. We didn't get into the crypto things like the kids maybe, and we didn't have the pensions that our parents had, and we're just kind of stuck in the middle, right? So I want to make the school group about that, and I'm potentially, and I've been kicking this around today, I've been thinking about making some products that you could promote, so you don't necessarily have to come up with your own product. And not a product that sells me. I don't like that when people do that, when influencers do that, I should say. But I'm thinking about making like some funnels, website funnels, and some like ebooks that were for certain niches like real estate or make money online or whatever they are. But in those products, in those ebooks, in those flip books or whatever, you could just take the one that I have and use it as your own and put your affiliate links in there for the products that are in the guide. Or I could teach you how to just make your own guide if you have something specific you want to do. But then, if I had that in the school group where I taught you to make the content, and then I also had like template products you could sell, I think that would solve both problems when people are trying to make money online, because they're always like, I don't know what to promote, and then I don't know how to get traffic to what I'm promoting. So if I helped you with both, would that get you to where you want to go, right? And also I want to look, somebody go start cutting their grass and mess up my video. I want to, not cutting grass, it's like a motorcycle or a go-kart or something. I'm going to start doing some things. I've made most of my money on, stop it, dude. He doesn't understand I'm a creator. I've made most of my money on YouTube, and I'm going to start making more Instagram content. So I thought it would be fun to, as I'm learning it and as I'm going out and I'm making videos and creating the reels, to show you exactly what I'm doing, to show you how I film my content and how I get video for my content and how to do that in Instagram and all that. So you can just follow along and do it yourself and just copy what I'm doing. So if you are interested in that, let me know, right? Comment if you're in this position, if you need a retirement income. Comment if you would like to learn it alongside with me on there. And if you are, then I will drop you a link and you can join my school group here while it's still free, and get in there and let's kind of do this together. Let's walk this path together, and let me show you what's worked for me, and let me show you what I'm learning as a 57-year-old that's an online creator. And that's what I want to do. That's what I want Beach Bum University to be. I want you and me to get out there, make money online together, so we don't have to struggle in our retirement. Okay? So drop a comment, Talk to you guys soon.